Andy Johnson. These are the directions to Fluency Booster. Now, reading fluency is the ability to quickly process letters and letter patterns. It's been linked to all these good things: comprehension, word identification, vocabulary knowledge, and reading achievement. Know the what, but how do you do it? We do this with short passage fluency. It's a type of repeated reading activity used to develop fluency by strengthening neural pathways. Develops the ability to faster letter sound association, faster processing of letters, and faster word recognition. It's all about speed and the ability to quickly process letter patterns, and words. Now, what you want to do first is establish base level words per minute rates. Now, you do this by selecting a graded passage that's at or slightly above students' independent reading level. You can do this with any book. Select a passage of 100 to 200, maybe 250 words. And it could be a basal reader, it could be a book that you have at home. Or you could use one of the leveled or graded passages found on our site. We have links to all these things, all these sites, and you'll get a leveled reading passage that looks something like this. This is a second grade leveled reading passage. The student simply reads this. The student reads it aloud, and you time the student, and you convert the time into a words per minute rate. You see a quick basic overview of how to do that. A more thorough description of how to convert time into words per minute here is found on our website. And then you use this as a benchmark, and I would do this every 2 to 4 weeks. Remember, assessment is like soil samples. You just pick up little bits of data along the way. So every 2 to 4 weeks to give you a words per minute to get a sense of how that student is progressing. Now, the material used here with short passage fluency is specially designed. It has dialogue with which students are familiar. They hear that every day. Repeated words, phrases, and characters to make it easy. Lots of sight words and familiar words and situations. Words and situations with which students are familiar. Each story is broken into daily sections, and the students read one section a day. And it looks something like this. This is one daily section. It was morning. Biff was getting ready to go to school. He was packing a lunch. Sam came into the kitchen. "Hello, Biff," he said. "Hello, Sam," Biff said. "What are you doing?" asked Sam. "I'm going to school. I am packing my lunch." You see the repetition of words and phrases. So the steps for implementing. Step 1, as you're doing your daily short passage fluency, read the section aloud to students and have the student time you. This gives students an overview of what that story is about. Then have the student read to the target word, and you'll see I have either the 30 or the 40 word targeted in red and underlined. You do this 3 times, so you get 3 scores, and then the student records the times on a line graph. You can use a bar graph if you want. I like using a line graph. This develops self-efficacy as the student sees himself or herself getting faster every time. This would be the 3 times each day. This takes about 4 to no more than 8 minutes a day. It is not a total reading program, just one part. It supplements reading instruction or intervention. It's something you can use at home to supplement reading practice. It should never take the place of reading instruction or reading practice. It supplements, it's a booster. It can also be used as part of RTI. This is a research-based strategy. Why? Because a body of research supports it. Students can see progress, that self-efficacy. It actually works. Develops reading fluency. You'll see words per minute times increasing, improving, I would say within 4 to 5 weeks. Develops fluency. It's quick, easy, and pragmatic. and addresses one of the three reading deficit areas, and those are the three it addresses fluency. Fluency Booster at readosity.com.